This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by About.me. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. Here's my review of the Cyborg R.A.T wireless gaming mouse. This mouse promises to be one of the most customizable and precise mice out there in the market that you can get to give you an advantage over your gamers just from the comfort level, because you can adjust almost everything with this mouse. Plus, you can really go into software and really dive into the DPI settings and all that stuff. We'll get to that in a second, but first I'm going to talk about the design and the hardware. Now, you're probably looking at this mouse and wondering where this thing came from, the Terminators or something. I might have to agree with you on that. And this thing does look futuristic. I think it looks pretty cool. I think a lot of people do like it, especially the gamers. I think they're going to like the style of this mouse. I don't know where to start here, but I'm going to start with the 5 programmable buttons that this mouse does come with. One of the first ones you'll find is right behind the scroll wheel, and this is the normal DPI button. You can go up or down on that button. That'll control the DPI settings going up or down, of course. And then the other one you'll find is to the left of the left button there, you'll find the mode button, where you have 3 programmable modes that you can actually customize to your liking as well, and I'll show you that here in a second with the software. Also too, on the thumb rest you will find just a standard left and right buttons that you normally use to navigate through the browser to go back or forward, but you can customize this button as well. And then to the left of those buttons you will find a precision aim button. It's a little red button, kind of like the president's going to call for a nuke or something. But anyway, this button is really good for if you're in sniping situations, like in Call of Duty. If you want to pull up your sniper rifle, you can press this button and it'll slow down your DPI to really give you more precise control and precise movement, so you can really find your target and get that perfect headshot if you wanted to. So those are all the customizable buttons there. But now it's going to get into the physical customization of this mouse. I think this is the biggest selling point of this, because you can really kind of rebuild this mouse to your own personal liking and personal preference. I'm just going to first start with probably the coolest thing of all. It has its own personal weight system. Yes, its own personal weight system. So it features 5-6 gram weights that you can take off and on. You basically just screw this little thing back here at the back and you pull that out, and then you can pull all the weights out and then take them off and on, or put them on at your liking there. And so you can use the tool to adjust the thumb plate on the left hand side. You can move it in and out, and also left and right. That's what she said. And then that can give you a better control over the comfort level of your thumb, how you rest it on the mouse itself. And this tool also can remove things from the mouse to be able to customize it to your liking. You can remove the pinky plate on the right hand side, and also you can remove the palm rest as well, and change it out with the other alternatives that they send you with this mouse as well. So the palm rest itself, you have 2 alternatives to the standard one, which is just a regular soft grip one. You have one that is a rubberized, so it can give you a little bit more grip, and then you also have another one which is the same soft grip material as the standard one, but also is higher as well. So it's going to give you a little, rest your palm a little bit higher above the mouse. And then it also has 2 different pinky rests as well. It has one which is rubberized, which you'll find with the palm rest, and then the other one is a little bit wider. So if you have a very, very big fat pinky, you can rest your, I'm playing, but if you have a different preference as far as where you want to put your pinky you can use this wider one, and it'll give you a little bit more control over the mouse itself. Now you can keep all these different pieces stored and organized in this aluminum box that this mouse comes with, and also to add it with the mouse, you do get this wireless receiver / recharge dock. So this thing is going to be receiving all the information from your mouse wirelessly to your computer, which is going to be hooked up via USB. But also too, it serves another purpose where it can actually store your weight system at the top there. And also too, this is where you're going to recharge the 2 lithium-ion batteries that come with your mouse itself. So I do like the fact that this mouse does come with 2 different batteries. So while you're gaming, and if you run up your battery juice, you don't have to worry about finding the USB and plugging that into your mouse, anything like that. You just pull the extra battery out of the dock and you're set to go. Now, as far as battery life, you'll get about 9 hours of continuous gaming use out of one battery, but also too, that same battery will be able to last you about 4 days of normal use. So this doesn't top other mice out there as far as battery life. My Logitech mouse can last me weeks, a couple weeks at a time on one single charge, but I do like the fact you can easily swap everything out, so it's really not a hindrance as far as the battery is concerned. And as I mentioned before, this mouse does come with software which you can download for both the Mac and the PC, which will allow you to customize the programmable buttons, also to customize the different DPI settings as well. So I'm gonna jump right into this application, which is pretty well done, I would say here, but it's just in different modes for your DPI. You have 4 different modes here you can choose from on the fly. So mode 1 is set right here at about 900 DPI, I believe, and I can adjust this all the way up if I wanted to. I can go up and down just like that, and then I can do the same thing for mode 2, mode 3, and mode 4. And you can see here that it does have the little indicator which shows up on the mouse itself to let you know exactly which mode that you are in. And then also too, down here, this little precision aim button, a little red button I talked about before, you can customize this to your liking. So depending on what game, what situation you may be in, you may want to adjust it to different settings here. You can get all the way slowed down, so all your little different movements are very, very precise now. So now headed to the programming section here, I can use this to change the programmable buttons to whatever I want them to. And here's my profile name for this. You'll probably get that. But anyway, as I mentioned before, this mouse does have 3 different Cyborg modes, basically just different modes for your customizable buttons. It has mode 1, mode 2, and mode 3, which you can switch on the fly. And now in mode 1, I have these buttons here to do grenade and flashbang, but in mode 2, I have those same buttons to do mission control and dashboard. This is kind of be for my daily use on Mac OS X. But if you want to go and get in here and customize these buttons as well, you can go and click on that, and you can change the name of that button to your liking if you wanted to. And also too, you can clear this out. And so if I want to make this the brightness decreaser button, if that makes sense, I can make it just like that if I wanted to. Then you can get into the advanced settings as well, what happens when you release it and repeating and all that stuff as well. So I would say that overall I'm not going to spend too much time on this software here, but I will say the software is pretty well done, pretty easy to use, and it's free, and also is available for the Mac and the PC, which is a plus. All right, now it's going to talk about the performance of this mouse, because I do see this as a high-end gaming mouse, not only because of the prices, but because of the feature set as well. But everything comes down to how does this perform while you're gaming and doing everyday things from video editing and photo editing and things like that. And I will say this mouse does deliver on its promises. It's being very, very responsive to your movement. Again, you can customize that movement to your liking, but being very responsive to you, the gamer, and how you perform with it. And so it does have a 1 millisecond response time and also 0 latency. So this does attribute to that. And being a wireless mouse, some people may be concerned about that type of lag that you could get from this these type of devices because of interference and all those things. But I haven't experienced anything. I have a good amount of devices around here, but I haven't experienced any lag with this mouse at all. And so this mouse does get all the way up to 5600 DPI. It's not the max as far as what is out there on the market right now, but it's very, very good for everyday needs. Plus for gamers out there, you're not going to be disappointed with the performance of this mouse. So overall, what do I think about this Cyborg R.A.T. Batman Terminator mouse? I will say this mouse is one of the funnest mice that I've ever used, just as far as the customization, to really get in there and tinker around. And I think a lot of gamers who use this are going to be, of course, PC gamers. So that was stupid what I was about to say. But PC gamers who like to customize their machines and customize the settings in the games and all that stuff. So you might as well be, want to be able to customize your mouse, which this mouse does allow you to do that. And you can really get to the comfort level that really suits you the best. Is it the most comfortable mouse that I've ever used? Not the most comfortable out there, but it is one that, again, if you have different size, you have a messed up hand, or a fat hand, skinny hand, weird hand, I don't know, webbed fingers or whatever, this mouse, you'll probably be able to customize it so you can use it with great comfort. And then also too, the performance of it is really outstanding as far as being able to give you total control. That precision aim button you can use just by pressing that little red button to really slow down your sniper shots is great as well. So I would say this mouse really does perform, and I give it a salute. So this mouse runs $150, which does put it at the high end as far as mice out there. But I don't think this mouse is just for gamers. I think people are just looking for a new everyday mouse. You may want to look at this, really look at something, especially if you're a geeky or nerd type of person, if you like the design of it. I really do like the design of it. But I think as far as just the overall use of it, as far as a day-to-day basis, I think this mouse does perform on par with some of the others in this category. So anyway, guys, this comes to an end of this review for this mouse. But before we head out here, it's going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video. And today's sponsor is a website called About.me, which is a very basic concept but has all the value in the world, because this is a website that allows you to create your own About.me page, and that can have all of your information. So if somebody finds you on the internet and they want to know more about you, you can send them to your About.me page, and that can have all your links to your social networks, to your Facebook, your Twitter, and also you can have a little bio there about who you are and what you do. And you can have your own customizable background image as well. And so I really look at this About.me page as a business card of the internet, where you should always have one. You should always have something where you can give out to people so people can find you later on. Maybe you don't have time to really explain what you do. Send them to this About.me page and get all the information about what you do. You can head over to About.me right now and set up your own personal profile for absolutely free. If you do set up one, leave a comment down below or on my Twitter page, my Facebook fan page, or wherever you want to, so I can check out some of you guys and see your About.me pages. All right, again, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment down below about what you think about this Cyborg R.A.T. mouse. And if you do have it, leave your little mini review down below. And thanks for watching, guys. And I can't stop looking at this thing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.